Hello friends, welcome to Market Analyzers. Today Nifty fell by 141 points and closed at 19,512, whereas Bank Nifty fell by 474 points and closed at 43,866. Today Nifty opened with a gap down of 98 points. The reason for negativity in opening was the conflict between Israel and Hamas. On Saturday morning, Gaza militants launched a surprise attack on Israel. Over 1,000 people died in this conflict so far. Reports are also coming that close to 100 people are captured as hostages by Hamas. This is not a new conflict. Both Hamas and Israel have been involved in armed conflicts from 1987. Now, in response to Hamas attack, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has predicted long and difficult war and has officially declared war. Do you know both Israel and Palestine do not export any significant crude oil to other countries? Yet crude oil prices rallied by 4 to 5% after this war broke out. The concerns are, will the situation disrupt output from Middle Eastern countries? Is what market fears are. Mainly Iran, they support Hamas militants. Iran has a passage named Strait of Hormuz. Through this route, around 1/5 of global oil supply is passed. The only concerns for market is, will this war affect Iran because they support Hamas? And will there be any concerns regarding supply chain in Middle East? If this uncertainty is continuing, means it will lead to higher oil prices, which in turn increases inflation globally, and global equity markets will fall. Because inflation increases means central banks will do hawkish negative statements on interest rates, which increases dollar index. Because when there is uncertainty, safe assets like dollar index will rise. If dollar index rises, means FIs will hesitate to invest in emerging equity markets. This event won't impact markets in a huge way is what I personally think. In addition to this point, on Friday, US monthly jobs data for September was updated. The expectations was there will be 1,70,000 new job additions, but it came at 3,30,000 new jobs, which is way higher than market expectations. It raised the chances of rate hike by US Fed. If we talk about Nifty charts, after opening lower, Nifty took support at 19,480 level. If you remember, I told 19,480 can be seen as intraday or short-term support level. Today markets tried to move higher, but they came towards the day's low and closed very near to 19,480 support. You can see on the screen in 4 different trading sessions, 19,480 acted as support. I am again telling you, only above 19,820 I will be bullish on Nifty. Below 19,820 I am bearish on Nifty. Important support is at 19,250. If we talk about FIs data, they just have 27% long positions. They have 84,000 short future contracts. It is huge number. Now let's talk about option chain range 19,200 to 19,900. Now let's move on to stocks news updates. Today the entire Adani pack was under pressure, led by Adani Ports. Earlier, if you remember, Adani Ports and Gadot Group, it is an Israel company. Both combined and own a tender to privatize the Haifa port, in which Adani Ports holds 70% stake. This port is one of Israel's major seaports and is responsible for majority of Israel's imports and exports. The deal took place at $1.18 billion, close to 16,000 crores. Now, there is uncertainty regarding the port due to Israel and Hamas conflict, because during war, the opponents tried to damage the key strategic locations of the countries. This port being one of important seaports to Israel, due to fears of attack, the stocks were trading under pressure today. Now, let's talk about Prestige Estates. In Q2 FY24, from July to September, the company has registered sales of 7,092 crores. In first 6 months of FY24, from April to September, they have registered sales of 11,000 crores, which is close to entire 12 months sales of FY23. In FY23, they have done sales close to 12,931 crores. They have sold 3,659 units in this quarter. You can see their metrics on screen as well. Sales, collections, new launches, etc. Today, Prestige share price rallied to 52-week high. Now let's talk about MCX. In previous video, I spoke that there are speculations in market that SEBI has approved MCX to launch new commodity derivatives platform. Now officially news regarding the same has come out. With this official news, MCX share price touched 52-week high even in this weak market today. Now let's talk about oil exploration and production companies. ONGC, Oil India were trading positive today, whereas oil marketing companies like Indian Oil Corporation, HPCL, BPCL were trading lower. Always remember, whenever crude oil prices rise in international market, oil exploration and production companies will move higher. These are upstream companies because they can increase their prices and sell to distribution companies, whereas oil marketing companies, downstream companies, cannot easily increase petrol and diesel prices without government approvals. So in most cases, they need to bear the price rise. It is a negative impact for them. We all know, due to conflict between Israel and Hamas, crude oil prices rallied. Due to crude oil price rally, these stocks were under pressure today. So this is today's news video. Thank you for watching the video.